to Newswire. Look at this headline. Boy Scouts of America announcing that it is changing its name to be more inclusive to Scouting America. This after 114 years as being the Boy Scouts, championing health for young boys and morals. Scouting America. So many who are criticizing this say it's a misguided effort. Take a listen to the announcement. Roger Crone, who took over last fall as president of the Boy Scouts, as chief executive officer here.
They can come to this program. They can bring their authentic self. They can be who they are, right? And they will be welcomed here.
Authentic self. All right. You're going to be welcomed, but it is a major shakeup. There have been nearly 300 lawsuits of sexual abuse claims. There's bankruptcy. And again, they're saying part of the reason here is also membership is down. So they are doing this reboot on the 115th anniversary coming up very soon. Let's bring in our panel now. We have U.S. Marine Corps veteran, CEO of VetComs and author of The Race to Save America, Kate Monroe, who I believe was a Brownie, which is the little Girl Scouts like me as well. And pleased to have Obama campaign director and Army Rangers veteran. He's a member of the Cub Scouts adults because your kids are involved. Robin Biro, pleasure to have you both with us.
Thank you. Good to be with you, Bianca.
Okay, so I just have a question. Like, they want to be more inclusive, but we already know that they had made changes. Boy Scouts had let girls become Boy Scouts. Some have been Eagle Scouts. So, Robin, first off to you, why do you think they had to get rid of the name Boy Scouts? Why just erase it? It seems like everything these days they want to get rid of gender, and many are wondering if this is part of it as well, to remove boys and just make it a little more fluid when it wasn't really necessary.
We became co-ed, I guess you'd call it, back in 2018, and we've been calling it Scouts BSA since then. Mm-hmm. So we've essentially already rebranded once before. And look, there's over 2 million Scouts right now in the United States, and of that, 176,000 are girls. So I think it's been a little bit awkward for them to be considered to be girls, but be considered Boy Scouts. And my kids have been in integrated troop for the last 4 years, and it's really not been a problem. Well, let me rephrase that. They were integrated back when they were Cub Scouts, but once you graduate and go on to be Scouts BSA, there's girl troops and there's boy troops. They don't commingle. So I just think of it as a non-issue, Bianca.
Okay, non-issue. Kate, do you agree with Robin or disagree?
I mean, in some regard, I agree. I was a little bit of a tomboy, so I probably would have enjoyed possibly being in the Boy Scouts more, which is why I didn't have a really long-standing career with the Brownies. Maybe why I went into the Marine Corps. I don't know. But I do need to caution everyone in America. This is like, if you look at, like, let's say this is with little kids, but let's magnify it out to adults. This is what's going on in our military recruiting crisis, right? It's trying to be everybody gets a trophy. Everybody is the same. We can allow everybody in. Be your authentic self even here. I mean, what exactly does that mean? Like, when is enough of watering every single thing down? I would just caution us because all of the traditions have gone by the wayside.
Right. Again, I think sometimes it's nice to have, like we're seeing in female sports, females participate in female sports and boys have their sports. I don't know. That's a big other issue. We can go down that rabbit hole another time, but I do want to get your reaction. Kathy Hochul said this, and it's getting a lot of backlash about kids in the Bronx. Let's play this.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them.
She did apologize, Robin, but it seemed very off-tone.
Yeah, you think that was off tone. And look, I do a lot of public speaking, and it happens sometimes. So let's give her the benefit of a doubt, I guess. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that Scouts is rebranding because it's just been so awkward for the last few years to call it Scouts BSA unofficially. So there's that.
Kathy Hochul, foot in mouth. Insert Kate. Final 10 seconds on that.
Yeah, not a big surprise with her. I'm not a super fan of hers, but like, how dare you say that about an entire race of people that you have purview over? How disgusting. You don't think children know what a computer is? Shame on you.
I know. Really unfortunate. Got to leave it there. Great conversation. Kate, Robin, come back real soon. Always a pleasure to see you both here on Newswire.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Quick break. We'll be back with more.